guys, how's it going? I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'm out of breath, sorry, and you can see a little bit of sweat on my face. Yes, you can tell when there's sweat on my face because I had just been listening to Britney Spears. So that was track number 1, Oops, I Did It Again, from her 2000 record, Oops, I Did It Again, that came out 19 years ago, the turn of the 21st century. Where did the last 19 years go? I was just a kid. Britney Spears is part of my childhood. Nostalgia Center. But oddly enough, I had never listened to this album before in full. I don't know why, and I feel like there are a lot of albums that I haven't listened to in full. I mean, there are just so many, and back then, I would just kind of listen to the singles from the album. I would never listen to the tracks that weren't released as singles, and by doing that, I feel like I missed out on half the story that the artist was trying to share with the listener. And I'm really glad I'm going back to these more classic albums, these more retro albums. Is Oops, I Did It Again even considered a retro album? I mean, 19 years ago, who knows? But I'm really excited to delve into her second album. So the only tracks I've heard so far are Oops, I Did It Again, Stronger. Don't Go Knocking on My Door sounds very familiar. I think I might have heard it way back when. And I also heard Lucky, so those are the only tracks I've heard. Oh, and Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know. There's also a really good remix of Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, which I will also share with you guys. I'm really down for that. Anyway, so let's get into it with track number 1, Oops, I Did It Again, which I just listened to. And what is there to say about that song? Like I said, it's part of my childhood, Nostalgia Center. I remember being in elementary school, and this song was played at the dances, and it was on Much Music, if you're from Canada. MTV, what have you. The music video is so iconic. She's out in space, and there's that cheesy Titanic line where the boyfriend, the astronaut, retrieves the heart of the ocean and gives it to her. I was always indifferent to that part of the song. I just always thought it was a little cheesy, but oddly enough, I feel like it fits in with the song because the song is very cheesy, 90s pop is very cheesy, so I feel like it just goes together. Anyway, so Oops, I Did It Again. I mean, if you're not sweating after listening to the song, then you're listening to the song wrong. So now let's move on to track number 2, Stronger. Oh my god. Stronger. Stronger, probably my favorite Britney Spears song of all time. Okay, I'm gonna need some water before this. My hand's like shaking. Okay, and that was track number 2, Stronger. A pop classic. Oops, I Did It Again, a pop classic, and so high energy that you can get a real workout to this song. Oops, I Did It Again, Stronger. I mean, major workout central if you listen to these 2 tracks. And I actually pulled out my chair for this song because if you've watched the music video, she glides up on the chair and she kind of uses it in different ways. She flips it in the air, she turns it around. It's really interesting, so I have my lucky chair here. And yeah, really great video and really great song. They just don't make pop songs like this anymore. So now let's move on to track number 3. Don't Go Knocking on My Door.
Don't go knock my door. Okay, so listen. So then it goes, no matter what I do for you, it never seems to be enough.
What?
Don't tell me you agree with him. Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
Oh my god.
everything's fine. The next minute you're freaking out. It's like you're never satisfied.
Okay, and that was track number 3, and Don't Go Knocking on My Door. And yes, I have heard this song way back when. It's very familiar, and This is gonna be another routinely played Britney Spears song in my playlist. I can't believe I forgot about this song. It's a total bop. 3 for 3. I don't think I've ever been this sweaty before, this early into a video. I mean, I'm just pouring sweat right now, which is a really good sign. Because I'm really into the record, and these are just awesome bops, and I will never get sick of them. Honestly, I could play them continuously for 24 hours. I'll probably never get sick of them. So that was track number 3, and now we will move on to track number 4. I Can't Get No Satisfaction, which I can't say the same for this record because it's giving me all the satisfaction I need right now. Yes! Okay, and that was track number 4, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. What a dope song. And is it my favorite Britney Spears song ever? Is it my favorite song on this record so far? No, not by any means, but it's a solid pop track and it fits in with the rest of the album. I enjoyed it. It's very much a song of its time, and I'm not that too familiar with Janet Jackson's music. I haven't listened to a second album by her. Ideas though. But it kind of reminds me of a Janet Jackson song, oddly enough. And I enjoyed it. It got my body moving, and I will listen to this song again. I enjoyed it. So now let's move on to track number 5. Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, the album version. But I have a much better version that I enjoy, which I will play after this one. So Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, track number 5. Okay, and that was track number 5, Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, and I've always enjoyed this song. It's very innocent, it's very sweet, it makes you feel like a teenager all over again, and this is Oops, I Did Again from 2000, and it just makes me feel like a teenager all over again, and just has that very bubblegum 90s teenage feel to it, and it kind of just takes me back, and though I enjoyed that version, the version I enjoy more is Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, the Hex Hector radio mix from her singles collection that she released. I forget the year, but it was like a compilation record called the Singles Collection, and this version of Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know was on that record, and the moment I heard it, I fell in love with it. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I have played and heard this song late at night, drunk off my ass, and just, gyrating on the floor. I mean, I have stories. Anyway. So that was, check it out. I'm just out of breath. I actually showered before this video, and I'm gonna have to shower again after it. So that was track number 5, Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, and the remix. So now let's move on to track number 6, What You See Is What You Get. And for a quick second, I'm actually gonna go back to track number 4, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. I was gonna do a brief analysis of that song, but I forgot to do it because my mind was elsewhere and I was talking about other things. But I'll do it now, and my impression of that song was that back then, back in 2000, when she was still in the budding stages of her career, Britney Spears is very much manufactured. I mean, she still is to this day. I mean, she's going through hell right now in 2019. I'm not going to get into that. But back then, I mean, she was so tightly scrutinized, down to what she wore, her hair color, every movement she made was monitored, and everything about her was manufactured. And I can only imagine people telling her, executives, her family, friends, business partners, other people in the music industry, just telling her, you're not doing this enough, you're not doing this right enough. I can imagine that she might have watched videos or music videos and might have been thinking, why aren't I like that? Why isn't my dress or why isn't my skirt that short? Why isn't my skin that tan? Why isn't my hair that blonde? Why aren't I that beautiful? And I feel like there was never any satisfaction. There was always something that needed to be improved. She could never be satisfied. Her business partners, people in her life, her inner circle, they could never be satisfied. It was always more, 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 more. So I just wanted to share with you guys my little bit of analysis on that song. So now let's move on to track number 6. What you see is what you get. Okay, so that was track number 6. What you see is what you get, and this is kind of a continuation of what I was talking about with my analysis of I Can't Get No Satisfaction, how she could never be satisfied, how her team could never be satisfied, and now what she says is what you see is what you get. This is me, and this is who I'm always going to be. Please love me for what you see. It's not going to change, but I just feel like she's still trapped in this bubble of hers, and that people just wouldn't let her go, that she was in some kind of prison and she couldn't get out of it even to this day. And I hear these little snippets of dialogue that she has at the end of this song and Don't Go Knocking on My Door. She seems so happy and alive in those dialogues, and listening to her music now, listening to Glory and her more recent music, it just seems so robotic and lifeless. And I don't want to say that because Glory was a good pop album, but even looking at pictures of her, watching videos of her in 2019, 2018, she just isn't there. She's so robotic, and it's like the life was drained out of her, the joy was drained out of her, and it's so sad because she's been through so much, and it's just hard listening to some of these tracks, especially this upcoming track, Lucky. So it was a good pop song, what you see is what you get, but at the same time, it put me down a little bit, just knowing the bullshit she had to go through. Anyway, so track number 7, Lucky. And sorry if my light is kind of fading. It's cloudy right now. It's probably going to start raining. There might be a thunderstorm, so my video isn't as bright as it usually would if it was sunny out.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky. Early morning.
And that was track number 7, Lucky, and wow, just listening to this song now in 2019, and I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but just the feeling of being trapped and alone, someone who's had so much success, she just kept winning, she kept getting bigger and stronger, more recognizable. It was global takeover at this point. She was everywhere, and she could have been more alone and scared. And I don't know how old she was when she recorded this album. I think she was really young, in her early 20s. And I mean, what does that do to someone? International fame and being recognized on the TV, winning all these awards, just not being able to go out and live a life, and having to put on a fake smile even though you're crying and diminished inside. And I will never know what that feels like, because I will never be an international pop star. And looking at this song now, to where she is now in her life, there's just still so much conflict. And like I said, she is still trapped. And I think she will always be trapped. Hopefully she finds happiness one day, because she deserves it. Anyway, track number 8 is One Kiss From You. That was track number 8, One Kiss From You, and it's a solid pop song. It's Britney Spears, you can't go wrong, but it's probably my least favorite track on the record so far. Would I listen to it again? I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong about it. It's just a cute little pop song. She's saying that just one kiss from you makes me whole. Just me being in your arms makes me happy. Just one kiss from you makes everything better again. So I like the message, but in terms of the actual song itself, I didn't really care for it. It's cute, but that's about it. Anyway, so let's move on to track number 9. Where Are You Now?
Calling out your name, your face is everywhere. I keep wondering, but yet so far away. I should live it out to say what's left of me.
I have never heard a Britney Spears power ballad before. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. I've heard every time. I've heard I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman. I've heard other ballads. I've never heard a oh my god. I was not expecting that. I mean, obviously she had some help with like the background track and the background vocals with the huge moments halfway through, but oh my god. Okay, this is definitely one of my favorite tracks on the record. Oh my god. I'm shook. I'm shook. I have never heard a Britney Spears power ballad before. What the hell? Whitney Houston who? Mariah Carey who? What? Britney Spears, she is here. She's here to conquer. Where Are You Now? I might be overreacting, but you know what? Good job. And a lot of people say Britney Spears can't sing. She's not the greatest vocalist in the world. But you know what? She was good on this track. I loved it. Track number 9, Where Are You Now? Definitely one of the stands out. Just because you never hear a Britney Spears power ballad. You don't really hear a lot of Britney Spears ballads. I love that song. Okay. And it's sad, I will say. It's a little bit of a sad song, Where Are You Now? But anyway. Okay, track number 10, Can't Make You Love Me.
Just a girl with a crush on you. Only I get to read the fantasy. Oh, baby, I'll just read the fantasy. Girl with a crush on you. Just a girl with a crush on you.
Okay, and that was track number 10, Can't Make You Love Me. Yes, another bop. I love it. And it's essentially a song about change and how we might change in our life when it comes to careers, how we might go up the ladder, how we might come into wealth, how we might become successful. And these things don't change us. Of course, it changes some people, but it doesn't change all of us. And deep down, we're still who we are, even though we have more wealth, we have more opportunities, all these amazing things have happened. I'm still who I am. And I can't make you love me. If you think I've changed, if you think I'm different, I can't make you love me. I have a crush on you, but if you leave, that's your decision. So that's the gist I was getting from the song. So really good, 2 thumbs up, I enjoyed it. So now we have 2 tracks left. We'll go on to track number 11, When Your Eyes Say It.
I love to hear you say that you love me. With words so sweet that you show me. You'll never leave. Your feelings run so deep. I love the things you say. Say it. Take a breath and breathe. Oh, song, our song, it's so sweet. I say it, oh yeah. That's when I know that it's true. Oh, He was so sweet. He took me to eat. He brought me roses. Back to his house? Did you guys kiss? I'm telling you that. Oh my god.
He's so cute. Oh, I actually watched Clueless last night, and the little bits of dialogue at the end of some of these tracks reminds me of Clueless, just the way she talks. It's very Valley Girl, very, Beverly Hills. Like, oh my god, like that boy, he's so cute. Like, it's really funny. Anyway, so that was When Your Eyes Say It, and it was good. It kind of reminded me of Never Ever by All Saints, the way they kind of speak dialogue at the beginning of the song. She kind of does it throughout the song of When Your Eyes Say, but kind of reminded me of that song. It's a solid track. I can see why some people would maybe find the song boring, but I actually enjoyed it. It's another solid, sweet, cute pop song. And yeah, you can't really go wrong with it. Again, it's Britney Spears, so yeah, it was okay. I mean, is it a song I'll go back to? Probably not, but yeah, it was good for what it's worth. So now we have reached the end of the album, Oops, I Did It Again. And we have made it to track number 12, Dear Diary.
And it scares me 'cause I've never felt this way. My heart, I tried to smile, but I could hardly breathe.
Okay, so that was track number 12, the final track of Oops, I Did It Again, Dear Diary. Such a cute little song. I mean, some people will probably roll their eyes when they listen to it, but you know what? It's very sweet, innocent, and we've all been there. We've seen somebody who we find attractive, someone we like, and they kind of walk past us, and I saw this boy today. I don't know if he likes me. Did he look at me? He looked at me, but I don't know if he likes me because I like him, and there was a situation recently where someone saw me at a store and we kind of caught eyes and found me on a dating site, or a dating app I should say, and he asked me out, and I'm not the type of person to ask someone out. I get really shy when it comes to going up to someone who I find attractive, someone who I like. I just get nervous, I get tense, and I always wait for them to come to me, which rarely works because they might be too shy as well, so they might not come to me, I might not go to them, so nothing happens, and I can only imagine all of the opportunities I missed because I was too shy to approach someone, or they were too shy to approach me, and eventually, as I was saying, that this person who contacted me through the dating app, we went on a date, and I really enjoyed him, and I enjoyed talking to him. I still think about him to this day, and we just kind of stopped messaging each other, and I do play a big part of that. It was largely because of me, and I would like to message him again, but it's been a few months now, and I feel like it would be awkward, and I feel like I just kind of screwed up. And I feel like I've screwed up so many opportunities like that, and I'm very frustrated. Anyway, this was, essentially why I was talking about that. It's because Dear Diary, I saw somebody, and then I saw him again, and then we hung out, and it might be more than just friends. That's what she was singing about. So anyway, I just kind of thought of that. I didn't want to think of that anyway. So that was Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. And what a great pop record. Just like her debut record, which I loved. Such a great debut record, Baby One More Time. This is another continuation. This is another great follow-up to that record. And I enjoyed it. I mean, I've liked almost every single track on here. There are some huge bangers on here. There's a couple tracks that are kind of meh, but they're Britney Spears tracks, so they're not horrible. They're still good songs, they're just not as good as the other tracks. And it's a little difficult to listen to this record because knowing her history, knowing what she's went through, knowing what is to come after she's released this record, it's very sad. So it's very sad to listen to this record at times. But you know what, it gets a big 2 thumbs up for me. It's just a classic pop record, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So what's your opinion on the record? What did you think of it? Do you like it? What's your favorite track? Have you ever seen her live before? And yeah, the only other Britney Spears record that I haven't listened to yet is Britney, her third studio album. All the other ones I've listened to, but I will listen to them again in video form for you guys. I will jam to them because I'm going on so many journeys right now. Madonna journey, Kylie Minogue journey. There's just so many records from so many notable pop acts I have listened to. There's like Mariah Carey, there's Janet Jackson, there's just so many albums I've listened to, so I plan on going through all their discographies and whatnot. So it's gonna be a really fun coming few years because there's so many albums I'll be listening to. So anyway, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter. You can recommend albums that I should listen to. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.